Hello there, my name is MindCS888, aka Bella. There's some of you guys who want to call me that. So you guys want to call me just MindCS888, that's totally fine. This is a news flash, so after there are these videos, or if you guys are in a rush, you can look at the descriptions down below for 2 videos that I have. First, one of them is kind of basic. This one is like my dad. I was starring in my dad's YouTube channel, and I have the videos in the comments down below. Description down below. We may not have enough time to make the video. If we do, then you will see another video. The second video is Insert, if you guys know him, that is. Insert is one of the YouTube channels which I have subscribed to, which I think I did. Anyways, I was starring in that one, and some of you might know already. If you guys have saw one of my, those blooper thing, one of my trailers, that's true. I actually own Bella Bros. It's not a fake. And so, well, there's a video for it. If there's not enough time to see it, you can comment down below. Just look in the description down below, and you'll be able to find it. And just to let you know, I'm not a hooligan. I'm not enough. This is actually the real me. This is actually kind of cool. iPhoto just got an update, and so there's a lot more stuff that you can see. This one's a hologram, which pretty much just shows a fake of you, obviously. So something might be cut out of it, so some of it might not be true about it. So we'll see you later. Bye. Oh, sorry about that. We'll just get started.
And I'm Bella's dad. And today we're going to show you how to dye hair using Splat Aqua Rush. Bella is going to dye just the front sections of her hair. This product can be used to dye all of your hair or just stripes or sections. And these are some of the supplies that you're going to need. Obviously, the Splat hair dye kit, and we recommend that you read all of the directions in advance before starting. You can use, but you don't need to use, a mixing bowl and a brush to apply the dye. You can go and buy professional hair dye brushes and bowls, but we just use some items that we already had around the house. You can also put the dye on directly using this bottle and the applicator tip. But because we're doing precision stripes, we want to have a little bit more control, and we're going to use the brush to paint them on. Other supplies you'll need are definitely some kind of gloves. The kit comes with these plastic gloves, but our experience has been they're super flimsy and they will tear pretty easily, and then you end up getting dye all over your hands. So we're just going to use the heavy-duty, household cleaning plastic gloves. You're definitely going to need some towels, and then we also recommend either using a shower cap, an old one that you don't care if it gets dye on it, or you can also use a plastic bag around your head when you're done. Some Vaseline to put around areas on your skin, around your face that you don't want to get dye on, a hair clip, maybe a hair pony if you need it, and then a blow dryer. So those are just some of the supplies that we're going to be using today. Okay, so the first step is to put on your gloves, and we're going to mix the lightning bleach solution together. It's pretty simple. You just open up the bleach packet. This bottle already contains half of the necessary solution. So you just take off the cap carefully. You can use a funnel, or if you can just do it carefully, just dump in the powder. Dump in all the powder. There I'm already spilling a little bit, but that's okay. Okay, so you're going to dump in the powder, put the cap back on the bottle, and shake it for 1 minute. now that the bleach mixture is all mixed together, it's kind of this thick bluish color. What we did is we sectioned and separated the hair that's not going to be dyed and put that back into ponies. And it's just going to be these two front sections that we're going to bleach and dye. If there's any leftover bleach, you cannot save it. This is very important. You can't, once it's mixed together, the two chemicals are mixed together, if you keep it in the bottle with the cap on, the company says that supposedly it could cause, the bottle could explode. So you have to get rid of it, any unused portions of the bleach. The dye, if there's any left, you can save that. So, here we go. Our first step now is going to be to use the brush to paint on the bleach in a controlled manner. And we're going to go about what the package recommends, about a 1/4 inch away from the scalp. We're not going down to the scalp with the bleach. So this is going on pretty thick. And you just put it on and cover the whole hair like that. So now the bleach has been applied, and the directions suggest that you cover the hair with plastic, but since we're only doing sections, we're not doing the whole head, it was easier just to use tinfoil to cover the hair while the bleach is sort of helping it to activate. So now what we'll do is we'll check about every 10 minutes, we'll check and see if the color is lifting, for a maximum of 60 minutes total. You don't want to leave it on longer than an hour, according to the manufacturer's directions. So we're going to check every 10 minutes. All right, so the bleach has been on the hair now for a little over 50 minutes. We had to leave it on for the maximum amount of time just because she has really dark hair. At the beginning, we ended up switching out the tinfoil to using Saran Wrap just because it was lighter weight and just worked a little bit better in staying with the hair than the foil did. So now the next step is going to be to wash out all of the bleach. We're going to wash it, and we're going to put a little bit of conditioner in it, and then dry it really good, and then we'll be ready for the coloring step. So we washed out the bleach, and it really, really lifted a lot of the color from her hair, as you can see. Bella, can you turn your head to the side just a little bit? You can really see the contrast and the difference. Okay, you can turn your head back. So now the next step is going to be to put in the dye. Okay, so now we're ready for the color. What we did to prepare was, after washing and drying the hair that we bleached really well, we put Vaseline all along on the skin, along the hairline, so that if any dye gets on her skin, it'll be easily washed off, it won't stay. So basically what we're going to do here is I poured a bunch of the dye into the bowl, and we're just going to start painting it on. And what I did was I've already prepared a couple of sheets of Saran Wrap so that after I paint on the dye, I can just put the hair, this is just how we've been doing it, and it worked really well for us. Put the hair right in the Saran Wrap, put the dye on, fold it over, and it's good to go. But for now, I'm just going to start with the top. And here it goes. So blue. Alright, so we're just going to put this on the whole length of the hair, and then we're going to process it for 30 minutes. More later. Here's a little tip for you. Once the dye has been put on, and we put it in plastic, and then we put the shower cap over her head, what you can do is you can go over it with a warm blow dryer. This helps heat it up, and we saw online from many people that this is a good tip to help the color really absorb. Okay, and now for the final product. So we rinsed out all the dye and blow dried it really good. And what do you think, Bella? Bella says 2 thumbs up. I think it looks awesome. A couple of things of note. It's really hard to keep the dye off your scalp, and we got a couple of spots where Bella's got a blue scalp, but it's not that big of a deal, huh? The color, I think, is terrific. It really is exactly what it showed on the bottle, and even though she has really dark hair, I would rate this product 5 stars out of 5. What do you think, Bella?
I thought it was 10 stars out of 10 stars.
10, okay, you're going to give it 10 stars. All right, we're going to do 10 stars out of 10 stars. So there you go. Worked great, and would definitely use it again. We've got lots of blue dye left over, so we might do some touch-ups. And a couple of the areas, like on the side here, where it is a little bit lighter, it's hard to see on the camera, but there's a couple spots where it's a little bit lighter. And maybe tomorrow we can go back and just put a little bit more blue dye on that and freshen it up. So, but
it kind of reminds me of my, they put a lot of fake hair in my hair.
Like the fake hair that we use? Yeah, yep, exactly. So that's it. Splat Aqua Rush.
Bella Bros would like to know, I started on Poke Fables and then Super Mario Fable. Yes, I did. But when I recently started to make new episodes, why did I start on Super Mario Fables rather than Poke Fables? One of the reasons is because Poke Fables has a lot more episodes than Super Mario Fables does, so I figured I'd maybe just catch up with Super Mario Fables. And also, I kind of enjoy making Super Mario Fable episodes a little bit more than Poke Fables, just because I'm a huge Mario fan, and I do like Pokemon, but I love Super Mario. I enjoy making both of them, but yeah, I just want to get caught up with Super Mario Fable.